Hello, everyone. I was going to make a Six Ages Let's Play at some point in the future, but it was pretty low on my priority list until I heard that the next game in the series, Lights Going Out, is coming out towards the end of August. So, what I'm going to do is a Let's Play of Ride Like the Wind and then transfer it over to Lights Going Out and have kind of one old game, one new game. If you're not familiar, it's kind of a hybrid strategy slash RPG. It's set in Glorantha, the RuneQuest and HeroQuest RPG setting, and we will be playing, instead of an individual character, we play a group of semi nomads in a kind of fantasy Bronze Age setting. Religion's hugely important to this game, and almost everything that we do is touched up in like which gods we want to honor. Now, I will be playing primarily to power game. I want to end with certain conditions that I think will make the clan as strong as possible going into game two. But I will use role playing elements as kind of a tiebreak when I'm not sure what to do from a pure power gaming perspective. So we select our main god, and I want to go with Nialda because that will give us increased goods production, which early in the game is very important. I want this, the milk gift. Our initial event is it selects it'll picking this will give us the milk blessing for our cows, which will help produce more food and will generally increase the food skill of our nobles. The three main things I want to focus on are trade, defense, and food production. If we have those three, we should be fine. Here we pick an ancestral enemy. Our ancestors will expect us to keep fighting the ancestral enemy, so I would suggest either chaos or water. Both of these are things that you probably want to be hostile to anyway. I'm going to go for water because I want to primarily because I want the ritual that we start with for doing so. Here we pick a trade god. This gives us some beneficial events and a shrine we couldn't otherwise get. Ability to put magic into crafts, ability to put magic into diplomacy, and these two give us a trade good. As far as I know, they are identical in the mechanics, so I'm going to go with glassmaking. Our pick here will give us a second ritual that we can start with and some of our starting stuff. I'm going to go with the most warlike. That gives us the Elmal side hero quest and gives us another 10 warriors at the start. We'll encounter goat herders because I want to have another milk blessing, and we'll take them in as citizens to create an ancestral precedent that will take people in. We want to do that anyway because a big clan is a strong clan. We're going to set the difficulty high. We're going to call ourselves the Dark Wedge clan. I should capitalize properly. And I'm going to allow myself some restores. I'm not going to save scum when things like go wrong in a ritual or a battle or a bad event, but there's one particular exploration event I do want to get for this playthrough, and as far as I know, there's no way to force it to trigger, so I think I will save scum to make sure it happens. Otherwise, I'm going to try to avoid reloading. Well, she's not very good. I'm going to put magic into fields and into ritual. First thing I always do is I check what, not a great treasure, and I want to see who's in our clan. We want to have people who, we want a combat leader, and I think I'm going to train Eileen as, train one up. And we're going to want good bargainers, especially, okay, we've got some good bargainers, but they're all old, to help get trade routes going. And we want someone with good food skills. Okay, so Elastina will probably be our gatherer. We'll start off by doing a ritual to try to boost up Alina's combat abilities. Sacrifice 20 goods. Because combat's our best skill, we basically want to just attack our way through things. Okay, that was a short run thing. We succeeded twice, we failed twice, but we got through, and that should be good enough. Okay, now let's expand our fields. Let's hunt and destroy some chaos. Oh, guess we didn't. I'm going to start building our milk blessing shrines. Yeah, let's throw a feast in their honor. That should make them like us, and we want to make some friends. And we'll do the same for Uriarda. I want to start getting some trade routes going, but I also we can't cross the river just yet. We haven't done the ritual that helps us do that. I will want to go for the wheel clans first, because those the wheel you get an extra maximum trade route if you've sent a caravan to each of the three cultures of the valley. So since there are only five wheel clans, I want to kind of get those out of the way first before moving on to the riders. Let's try to make this a no, I'm trying to build reputation here. Okay, if we don't know, none of our people seem to know what the good answer is here. So let's go with the party lodging the case to at least win some favor with their chief. We'll send another caravan out. I think I sent one to the Darshama, right? Let's go to Urcha. I know I haven't sent one there. Okay, good. We got our first trade route. It's good to get the market up to at least annual so that we get some free goods from trade every year. And next, and this is the main reason I picked the goat herders over the farmers. I do want the blessed barley ritual, but the if I sacrifice to Pella, I'm going to get blessed barley. If I sacrifice to Uriarda, I might get kid blessing, I might get milk blessing. And since I want milk blessing, I want to start with the sure thing. Okay. Let's try throwing them a feast. Let's try giving them a gift. Okay, we at least got them to stop hating us. Who mocks us, by the way? I don't want to attack them right now. I just want to see if I can. Nope. So, right, I was going to build that shrine. Send out. I want to try to do 3 caravans a year for the first few years. Really get those trade routes going. Let's see what the people say. Let's try the mass ritual. If our clan leader thinks, although leadership isn't that good. I think I'm actually going to call on Nialda to swallow them up. 7. Oh well. And with my last action of the year, I am going to send an emissary to one of the clans that owes us a favor to try to get a ritual from them. Okay, we've done good with the trade routes. Call in a favor. Okay. That was a good year. So next up, for year 2, we want to expand our... Basically, first 3 years, we want to clear the fields, expand pastures, get the houses built. And second, we want to boost some people up with rituals and get our trade routes going and stabilize our food supply. So, next up, we are going to do a... Does anyone have a good... And only men can do this one, so I don't think, unfortunately, we have very good people for this, which is a shame. Taming the River, on the other hand, needs a lot of... It's the sort of thing that it's good if you have several different skills that are all good. So I think I'm going to try it with Chirila, or however you pronounce that. And here goes nothing. Okay, we got at least some help this time. And one thing that's kind of important, there's a loop that is a feedback loop that you get when more clans like you, the more likely they are to support your rituals. If they also help you succeed in the rituals, and if you succeed in the rituals, they like you more, which helps keep the cycle going. Sacrifice 14 goods. So, she's very good with lore. She's great at bargaining. So I think I'll start with trading valuables. Okay, and we made some money back. Not actually 100% sure what use cunning is. Let's try that. Okay, that worked too. So I think we should be good. Let's try seduce. She's not really a fighter or a leader. Let's try seducing the dragon. Okay. We succeeded in the ritual, and thus we will take... So now we can move over the river without... Oh dear, we should have put some magic into health. Oh well. Let's clear some pastures. The dogs. Now let's start sending out more caravans. And now we can get to like the Aryash Tev without issue. And for the Morkagan, I'm going to... How much food do we have? Only one, but I am going to sell them a small... Oh no, we can't. We'll just set up a trade route with them too. Okay, we didn't succeed in that one anyway, so... Okay. Yeah, we should. Things might not go well, but it's still good for our diplomacy to send worshippers. Send a large escort. Good. I am going to sacrifice to Orissa, hoping that we can get a curing shrine. awesome. Okay. So I'm good with the last thing of the season. I am going to try to pick up a trade route with the Flame Singers. Good. Okay, we'll be someone's messengers. We'll send our best diplomat. No, let's be honest here. We'll give them 5 goods for their trouble. Oh well. We still got paid for it. So let's build that shrine. And let's sacrifice to Enilia. I still want Blessing Wise. I want Sure Shot and the Dostal Ritual. I want Rudel and Enilia's Ritual. I want... Oh, we got Healers. I want Gamari's Ritual. I want Pathfinder from Zarlin. I want Nialda's Bride Price. And I want quite a few things from Ikarna. So... I want to do one exploration. I think I'll ask for another favor. So I'm going to sacrifice to Enilia first. Okay. No, we don't give tribute. Millions for defense, but not 1 penny for tribute. I know I said... we do have the Healer, but again, that's not a great ritual for us. So I want to explore our own lands. You should do that like roughly once every 2 years. Otherwise you start getting like bandits and chaos and stuff sprouting up. I don't want to explore too much outside my own lands though until I've got the Pathfinder shrine going. Oh well. Yeah, that was auspicious. I do want the Rudel Blessing, but I also think I'm going to try to get another ritual by trying to call in a favor. Okay, so this one, he's got a renowned bargaining, so I'm going to try to haggle, see if I can squeeze more money out of them. Okay, we got 45. Okay, and we have our first battle. I'm going to try to parlay and offer tribute. I know I said I wouldn't pay tribute, but this case I think it might not be a bad idea. I'll offer 20 goods. We'll give 6 horses as more than a customary favor. I'll give them 5. Okay, we should do more. We should learn more stuff from the gods, but we were going to do that anyway, so. Call in a favor. Let's try to get a secret story from the gods. Okay, we got Nialda's Bride Price. Do we have anyone who's good for that ritual? Oh, we have she's a good bargaining's quite important for this, so I'm going to try it with Chirila. I know she's not a Nialda devotee, but generally you want someone with good skills is better than someone with the right religion or right patron god slash goddess and low skills. Okay, we got one. So, because we're a bargainer, we should be making deals wherever we can. So I'll offer a marriage to one of Nialda's attendants. I will offer him marriage to one of Nialda's attendants. The weapon could be a good one if we can get that. I'll offer them the gold. I don't really want that's the if we take that as a reward, it just gives us some goods and we can do better than that for a ritual. The head of an enemy would give us a long-term benefit, so I think I'll try for that one. This would give... I don't want the strengthening of Chirila's abilities. That will... She's old. I'm not going to enjoy them very long. The magic weapon would be useful. But the War Blessing is something I would want for, that's one of the things that I want for the overall game bonus that I think will last into the next game. So I'm going to go for that. And hey, nobody mocks us anymore. So let's finish those houses. We will build the Anilia Shrine. Well, we hate water people, so let's attack those weeders. And we got some goods. Now we definitely need some more herds. But I don't have that much stuff, so I'm going to sell some goods to buy some herds. I'm going to sell some goods to buy some herds. But again, a small dose. Okay. Let's trade those cows back for goods so that if anyone comes looking for them, they're not on us. And we got some more goods. And I am going to start up another trade route. I'm going to sacrifice to Akarna to be able to hold, and build a shrine to her. That should let us hold another trade route. Well, she seems to know what she's doing. Well, that'll probably give us a craft stress, which is not great. Let's build that Akarna shrine. And I think next up are just going to be some sacrifices. Dostal, there are two things that I want out of three. Basically, I want to do the highest probability of useful sacrifices. Dostal's got two things that I want of three. Irissa's got 1 of 2. Gamari's got 1 of 4. Zarlin's got 1 of 2. So I think Dostal is the... And Busanari's got 1 of 3. Let's go for Dostal. Trolls are a problem. Let's attack. I don't think we're good enough to coordinate with the Yellow Hills. And we're going in maximum force. Oof. Well, that was not a great... But let's, we'll build the Sure Shot Shrine. Okay. And I guess that's it for the year. That's the first 3 years. We've kind of gotten ourselves rooted a bit. And I think this is a good place to stop this video. I'll probably be doing like bursts of 3-4 years at a time. Anyway, hope you found this interesting.